Happens.
So, timer is going. Monriel, start whenever you feel like it. Let's hope that the servers are kind to us this time. We need to update this.
Only one transfer. That's not a lot.
Well, you gotta start small.
Then I will use that transfer on this vampire. Next.
No masters, sadly. Influence. 1, 2. Manage to pull ghost to discard. Govern the unaligned. Draw card. Pass.
Okay, masters.
Yeah,
What do you?
do I have any of that? Yeah.
And discard this.
Okay.
Philip.
Mr.
Fun.
Yay.
Oh, Jesus Sphinx. Very nice.
Looks like you will play infernal cards.
So does everyone knows how the Inferno keyword works?
I actually don't.
So some vampires have this keyword called Inferno. It means that when I tap them, I have to pay 1 pool to untap them during my untap phase. I get to decide if I untap them or not, but it costs me to do this.
Got it. I'm gonna use one of the Dreams of Sphinx to add an extra pool.
Remember to put a counter on Dreams of the Sphinx. You can either put a counter or put blood on.
Okay.
Either
Can
way.
everyone see the green counter I just put on?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. All right.
Remember to pay for your influence.
That's a very good idea.
I think I might have taken. I'm sorry, Velvet. I think I took a pull away from you. Let me add it back.
Oh, he won't
Yeah,
miss
you
it.
did.
So that's 5. And that is my turn.
My turn. Master no master. Straight to influence. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Next
And
ticker.
4.
It's funny that the Toreador V5 deck's the one deck that doesn't have the leading vampire of the deck on the cover is a Toreador one. Like all the other decks have the good vampires of the of the
That's a
precons.
good point. I didn't even think about that.
Discarding
What
nothing.
do you mean?
Monriel.
Like the other the boxes on the V5 precons, they have the stronger vampires on the cover.
What? Time for some Guya action.
But this.
Bruhat doesn't have
About
celerity.
Western indeed.
Ruha with no celerity, but obfuscate.
That's interesting.
And stuff for equip actions. Yeah, that's good potence. Sorry, portents, not potence. I'm thinking of. Let's fall.
Isn't it called Potence?
He has basic potent. Discard. No discard. Help, your turn.
Okay. I am
Let's see the Infernalists do their thing.
bleeding for 3.
Yep. I have no one there.
Just 3.
Is this 3?
Yep.
Baali Turbo Bleed.
Philip, you're up.
Ooh, information highway, very nice.
Okay.
And that's
Marcus Vittel.
no.
Oh, I love that card.
Okay, that looks like a big vampire.
Marcus
It is
Vittel
a big
Prince of
vampire.
Washington.
Prince of Washington,
And he
D.C.
can burn retainers.
He is definitely a Ventru.
Yes,
Look at
there's
him.
no question
Such a
about it.
Ventru. Such a Ventru.
That was going to be minus.
Absolutely, I can see that in his Sabbath enhancing abilities. Only real Ventru have those.
Yes, only
And,
real
and
Ventru have.
that very subtle
Obtenebration.
advanced obtenebration.
True.
Right, Velvet, you're up.
And
And the
unlock
shadows
nothing.
behind his picture.
Master.
Very
Art
Ventru.
Museum.
Okay,
Art museum. Ooh,
it's a hunting ground.
it's a
It's a
okay. It's a weird hunting ground. I like it.
hunting ground that plays on your... No, it's not a hunting ground
Not
at
a
all.
hunting ground.
It's not a hunting ground. It's like what's. It's a. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Weird. I like it.
It's a
What? Similar to a hunting ground?
no. It's a. God, what is this card named?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's
Just
continue.
accelerates
Can
your
imagine it
trips.
like that. Vampires are not ready yet because they are still in the museum looking at vases and such
It's
stuff.
the toreador way.
Toreador recruiting ground. Velvets. Currently.
Yes, I know. Nixico like to bleed.
Hey, what's his edge?
I like to believe. Only have minor celerity. Could be enough for 2 additional strikes, if I remember correctly. I let it through.
I think
Hey,
we're grossly overplaying this deck.
Okay, elation.
That's the card that the deck plays, not extra strikes.
Does he have the basic, right? So
That's a bleed for 3.
Yes.
Managed to get the edge.
Nice. Influence.
Good to see that it's turn 2 and already people are being bled for 3,
Two.
4,
3,
5.
4. I lose 4 here. Up here. 5.
Ooh. Okay, Lee. That's not a pronunciation.
Okay.
I cannot attempt. Maria, Prince of
Yes.
Cape Town. Good card.
Discarding nothing. And monriel.
Herbert will equip 1 Heart of the City.
It's not an equip action.
I know, but it is easier to say than puts a
Yeah,
Heart
just
of the City
because
on.
just because he has a thing relating to equip actions.
Yes.
So
getting a Heart of the City.
you blocking that Velvet, it's +2 bleed forever.
Forever.
Yeah, I choose not to.
Hey, he's not bleeding you, right?
He has to go through a lot of refusal as to get to be able to bleed.
And in my influence phase, I will put on. Is that the correct one?
I don't know.
No, sorry.
Is it?
On this one. On Tok.
What the
Talk.
fuck?
Jesus. I love that art, actually. That's really cool. It's
Black hand.
awesome art. Nice. Straight to influence. Whilst someone has a coughing fit in the background. Let's go with 4, and we have the first card. Veridima. Discard.
I see a pattern in every game I attend. There's somebody playing kyasid.
I tend to play kyasid quite a bit. It's one of my favorite friends.
He either plays kyasid or Ventru or what was the other
Nosferatu
one?
Anti-Tribute.
Yeah, that end. God, there is one more. Simitsi. Yeah, that was the one.
Oh, I haven't played Simitsi. Oh.
I am paying 1 pool to unlock my Inferno guy. Master. I'll pay 3 more for a Monastery.
For Shadows. Good card.
And the Horde wants to bleed for 3.
Okay, I decline to block.
It's just 3. So Velvet, are you blocking?
Deflection.
To me, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You're correct in the fact that I am blocking.
Velvet, I can add stealth to this. It would be a dick move, but I just want to make sure that you are going to Majesty this and not do damage to my guy.
I am going to Majesty this and not do damage to your guy.
So I have no stealth. What a surprise. And I have no before range or maneuvers.
My strike is... Oh, what a surprise! It's a Majesty!
Great. And, okay. Influence 4 here.
He unlocks as well. Because I assume,
yeah.
Unless you choose to play Majesty on the basic, in which case, all power to you.
And discard. This one goes. Philip.
Instantaneous Transformation. What baali has Protean?
Oh, there's a very specific one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It.
Okay, Marcus will attempt to bleed with Govern. And I'm sorry, let me do one more thing. Seduction, I'm going to say that Macaulay cannot block.
You a dick.
I mean,
Okay.
he can also just get stealth.
I'm sorry?
I mean, there's
Okay.
also just stealth, like obtain abrasion, and okay, it could also be. So, chances of you blocking are going to be low anyway.
So you bleed me for
Yeah, it's
3.
for 3 total.
Get your edge.
Okay. Then I will move to influence. What do I want to do? I think I will. This doesn't matter. And that's from the master, from the Dreams of the Sphinx, and then this is 1 influence. And then this card is burned. This goes directly to my ash heap, yeah, after I have its 3 counters?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I will discard. Okay.
Okay. My turn. Master Belaine for 2. Just the 2. I need that. Yeah, forgot about that. Second Master, Toreador Grand Ball.
Okay.
Ooh, I love this guy. And now any action by Kelly that aren't a bleed cannot be blocked. With that in mind,
Shit.
Kelly is going to call a Judgment Camarilla Segregation. He pays what? And that is lovely.
I don't like that card. Someone get rid of it.
So we
Yeah,
can get
so
rid of the Toreador Grand Ball, or we can just burn a minion to get rid of the Camarilla Segregation.
Someone do that, please. I like my minions. Mine are rather expensive.
You have to burn a non-Camarilla vampire.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Well,
It so
my
happens
point of
that
view,
your
I'd
predator is
say-
immune to this.
Mm-hmm. And just your predator currently.
Joyce.
Everyone else.
Well, it kind of screws with the rest of what I was going to do, so I have other people in this deck.
Yeah, you have lasombra. Because I mean, I don't know why Marcus Vitel is in a deck with lasombra, but
I think it's just what is it, the obtenebration, that skill that he's got?
yeah, I
Seems
was making a joke about how Marcus Vitel is actually a lasombra, but he pretends to be a Ventru.
Okay, so in my opinion, we should sacrifice the Horde because it's the cheapest of all our
In my
non-Camarilla
opinion,
vampires.
fuck you.
I agree with his opinion. Although, actually, I think no. You know what? No, the Horde is fine. I mean, Tok. Look at Tok. Tok should go.
Well, the thing is, Tok costs 4,
I have
and
one
the Horde
minion.
only costs 3, and isn't even unique.
But the
And
thing is,
constantly costs you 1 pool. So
the Horde, Helt only has 1 card. You have 2. It's not fair. You should burn
but
one
that's
of your-
his fault. Look at the other vimp. At the
Oh,
So
what are you
I'm
doing in
just
your influence?
wondering which one of the Velvet Spray or Predator is going to get rid of the Grand Ball. Because if not, he will just make more Camarilla Segregations.
Yep.
Yes. Tok can get rid of the Grand Ball.
It's just a direct action.
He can also die.
How about this? Tok deals with the Grand Ball, and the Horde sacrifices himself for the Great.
I take one action, you sacrifice one minion. Does this sound like a good deal to you?
I think that sounds fair.
I don't think so.
I like how people have recognized that there's no way that I'm burning Feridima ever. No amount of negotiation will make that happen.
No, we are not negotiating about that.
So, Velvet, anything else?
Yes, influence. 1, 3, 4, 5, 5.
No, it only costs you 4.
Oh yeah.
So it's Art Museum gives.
That's the incorrect one. I'm an idiot.
I was
I got
confused
very
as to what you're
confused,
doing
yeah.
there.
There we go. Catholic lens.
Big lens. I'm seeing cards I haven't seen. That is a. Oh,
That's from the precon as well.
yeah. I just didn't get to see that card from the precon because I don't play with the toreador precon because I play with the venture one because I only play good clans.
Those do I have?
I mean, saying that toreador are one of the best clans in the game, but
Another reason why the Horde should sacrifice himself instead of Cog.
what?
Is because I would find it really unfair that I burn one pool because I am at the beginning of the line and you don't burn any pool. If the Horde was the one to burn himself, we would all take 1 damage from the
You understand that this
segregation,
doesn't
and it
make
would
me
all
more
be fair.
likely to do that, right?
Hmm.
Your argument's not convincing to me. It is to you.
Monriel, your turn.
Appealing to fairness doesn't work here. We're vampires. What do you expect? I mean, sorry, we're playing as vampires.
When you are a vampire, but also infernal and also baali, it all cancels out.
And you suddenly become a good person. Anyway, it's your turn. During your unlock phase, you'll burn 1 pool.
Or you can burn the Nosferatu.
Nope, it's not.
Nope.
It's not an either thing. It is it happens, and then in your master phase, you can.
Oh,
I will
Which is
not
very good.
burn the Nosferatu. However, what Herbert will do is a legal manipulation.
So currently a bleed for like 5.
yep.
Yes,
Cool.
a bleed for 5.
Veridima would like to attempt to block.
Herbert would like to be not blocked.
Cool. I take 5 because despite having put several
Don't
of
have
them in
the
my deck,
bosses?
I have been trying to find the bouncers and they're not there.
Besides, he attempted to block, so
No, you can bounce even if you fail the block. You just
So
attempt.
when you fail the
Doesn't
blocks,
work.
you get to. When you fail a block, you can try another one, and then when you don't want to do blocks anymore, then you can do the bouncing.
What it says after blockers are declined.
Yeah, that counts as I have an option to try and keep blocking, but I decline.
So he could try
Blocks
to
are
block
declined.
with.
But you don't have
trigger
the option.
again.
You don't have intercept, it's not optional.
But it is optional. I could get intercept to attempt to block you, but I am choosing not
Okay.
to and declining to block. Therefore, the deflection is
I see, okay.
get the edge.
I get the edge, yes.
Let's talk one
Now,
after the grand
we'll talk destroy the Grand Ball. No. Because I don't have any of my stealth cards. And it would just get blocked.
Oh, so you use your stealth cards to bleed me instead of getting rid of the thing that's eventually going to kill you. Interesting play.
Yes,
Bold
because when I kill you in 3 turns, when I do that much bleed again, I will get 6 pool.
Right.
In my influence phase, I will transfer 4 pool to this one. And bring out another Camarilla vampire. He's also definitely a Banshee.
This one kinda looks like it.
See, that one I can believe. And true.
I'll discard 1 media influence. And next.
Right. Unlock. Take 1. Master phase. Minion phase. Do I accelerate the crypt or do I just go for the bleed?
Oh, I don't have a lot of bosses here, so it depends on how in a rush are you?
I mean, I'm not. Well, I am actually kind of in a rush because I want to. I think if I do this, it's probably Govern the Unaligned at advanced.
No blocks?
Block that, monriel.
Oh, I don't want. No. Well,
Right.
no. Go ahead. That's fine.
Influence. 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. Paying another 5th to unlock Viridiema. Turning this card. Roderick Phillips March. Discard. Discarding this. And cool. Right. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I will pay 2. Master, play this.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's very good.
Minion, I will get rid of that bullshit. As a gesture of courtesy towards my prey and my grand prey.
Ethic Wings would like to attempt to block.
I am getting 1 stealth.
Screw me then.
Does it resolve?
It does.
So get rid of that bullshit.
Your Grand Predator is very grateful to you.
Yes. Now
for the segregation.
Yes, you convinced Tok that with your act of kindness, I think you convinced Tok.
okay, influence 2
What did
here
you?
to bring the unnamed. Then I'm using 1 transfer from the wider view to. Do I remove from the game? Oh, I just draw 1 and then I remove the other. Okay.
God. It's powerful. Powerful.
I don't like that at all.
And discard phase. No discard. Philip. It's your turn.
Okay. Concerned that might have changed things. Let's see. All right. Master, I will play Villain. I'm gonna do 4.
Did you remember? Oh, you don't take damage, of course.
Okay, Marcus is going to call him vote Ancient Influence.
No blocks.
Gain incapacitated, then burn 5 pool. Yeah, okay, cool. It's one of those ones. Gets
Talk votes in favor.
So, all right, just if there's no blocks, then.
No.
Okay,
No
so I've
blocks.
got 2 votes, 4, 3.
3 votes as the action counts as a vote.
Vote against.
Who's voting
Fairy
against?
Demon.
Kelly.
Not
Okay.
not worth using. Not worth using his ability. Currently winning by 1 vote, and I'm going to
Shut
give you an
up.
additional vote. My bishop.
But here's the thing. How many votes are for and how many are against?
4 at the moment.
One. It's 1 up. You're winning
No,
by
it's
1.
4 to 2.
No, it's 2 up.
You're winning
It's
by
4
2. Yeah.
to 2.
It's 4-2 right now.
Yes.
Why 2?
I have a prince voting
Because-
against.
There are 2 princes and 1 bishop, so it's only up by 1, not by 2.
And the Ancient Influence counts as 1 vote, the political card.
Yeah.
Oh, when you call an act, a political
Yes,
action,
if you take a
get 1
look at
vote?
Counts as a
the
vote, yes.
upper left side below the icons, it says 1 vote.
Yeah.
Yes, that I would have needed to know. I should have known that while I was playing the vote deck. Okay.
Yeah, that's certainly helpful to know.
That would have
It
made
counts.
everything easier.
Counts as a vote by itself. So anyway,
So is the action
Yeah.
passing?
I am going to use Michael's ability to change the Prince of Cape Town's votes to yays. So I'm
Okay.
up by 4, I guess, at that point.
up by
No.
6.
6. That's what I needed. Okay, 6. Perfect.
I guess if you have a
So yeah, do we pass? I guess we pass.
yeah,
You do.
it's the
Voter
card.
captivation.
Voter captivation. That's the one.
He's back to full. Pass by 6. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can get 6
Yes.
blood.
Yep. So he's back to full.
That means you do not get the pool.
Yes, he
He's on
decided
19.
to. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not. And so
And
now we
he
have to
will-
resolve.
Get 5 more pool from the influence.
Oh yeah.
So everyone choose
So
a
the ancient-
vampire.
I'm
You.
choosing Fairy Demon.
I choose Kelly because my higher vampires haven't shown up.
I'm gonna
I
spend all 4.
choose Herbert. Nothing changes for me.
Okay.
Get 5 from Vittel.
Yeah. And then I'm going to spend a pool and all 4 transfers to draw a. And I'll go to discard. I'm just gonna.
My turn.
You're up.
Unlock, and everyone unlocks because the Grand Ball isn't there anymore. Thank
Are you playing another immediately?
I am not.
Uh-oh. Messed this. Sorry, I set my pool to 1 instead of -1. Apologies.
I'm fine with that.
Of course you are.
Basic lands like to play a enchant kindred on the advanced.
Okay.
Any rocks?
No block. No.
I wonder who it could be.
It is a very difficult question.
It's
Such a mystery.
It could
I'm
be
fake
anyone,
driving.
such as Andre Leroux.
She
Potentially.
doesn't have fortitude. How are you freak driving?
Weird little thing about toreador, they tend not to have fortitude.
No, oddly enough, this crypt has a few.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They tend not to. But
So she
some
is
reason-
still tapped.
They won though. So.
Yeah.
I need to cycle. Next cycle would like to bleed.
Tok would like to block. Call it
Okay.
a Tok block.
Oh well. Oh well. In that case, before block resolution, change of target.
Okay.
Still ain't got anything I want. Heck.
Does Tok remain locked?
He does.
So, Tok tried to block, but is now locked.
Yes.
Talk block it.
Tok blocked, and for Tok to block, Tok needs to lock. So it's just too fun. It cannot bleed.
You cannot.
But,
He can go another Camarilla segregation.
yeah.
Cannot. That requires. Oh no, he can because it requires already Prince
Oh
of
no,
the card.
wait, no, it requires already Prince
Yeah,
of
you
Justice
need
card,
to
which
play
means-
with the Prince or the Just card.
Sorry, I thought... Oh, the card isn't as broken as I thought. It's
Yeah, it's still
slightly
bullshit.
broken. It's still bullshit. It's just only slightly bullshit. Stop playing that. Play that freak drive.
Play again.
Play it again. I mean,
You
I'm
cannot,
not allowed
but
to.
it would be super fun.
Could you imagine just like? But the thing is, in decks with high cap vampires and freak drive, I often find myself running out of like different things to do. Like I've played my referendum, I've done my bleed. Now what? If I had a judgment, then I could play that as well. Which would
Well,
be
you
awkward.
leave it and tap it to bounce the bleeds coming on you.
And then I freak. Well, no, I then play the judgment and then freak drive again. Just have a third action. And
Velvet, is this still your turn?
So I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, Kelly would like to bleed. Any blocks?
Monriel.
What
It's
is
on
the
you.
action?
It's
Bleed.
a bleed.
Do Robin would like to block that?
Change of target again.
Okay.
And next cycle would like to mind dump. Oh no, I cannot because it needs to be unlocked.
Any unlocked vampire. Lock that vampire. He does not unlock his normal
I
check.
could be a dick and just send it to Wix.
Or you could
Yes,
put
you
it
could.
on the unnamed.
Why?
Same reason you'd put it on like one of my
Yeah,
vampires.
good argument.
Like, there's no reason.
Well, I misplayed. That was a waste. That was a minion. Influence. Looking here. To get one here.
What a surprise!
Could you
I'm
imagine if he
burning.
had presence?
One pool. Yes. Please be what I need. You are not what I need, you monster. Discarding a quick drive.
Monriel.
Oh yeah, unlock. And I gain 1 pool from the edge, and I burn 1 pool for having talk. Talk does not feel like he has redeemed himself after that horrible block attempt. He wants to restore his honor before he sacrifices himself.
Oh, so we got one more
Also,
turn.
there is so much toreador pressure that he, that he would like to stay around a bit longer.
You are going
But
to
I do
regret
play
that.
1 Dream of the Sphinx.
That.
And I will use it to get +2 hand size.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And Tok will play 1 Psychic Veil.
Of your minion actions, +1 stealth this turn.
Only my vampires, actually.
Only your vampires. Okay.
Well, you can block
That
this
makes
one.
such a difference.
It has no stealth.
I can
It has no
attempt
stealth.
to. Fairy Demon would like to block.
Okay. It is at 1 stealth.
Then it succeeds. Now a
Okay.
I
suck.
swore you had at least one intercept.
No, not in this deck. I don't need it.
Oh, there's that one Obtenebration card that gives 1 intercept.
Yeah, I don't play it because I need. Like, I only have
Better
90 cards in a
yeah.
deck. I have other cards that I would prefer, thank you.
Robert would like to do legal manipulations.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? Any modifiers?
None.
Tell you what, go play with the unnamed.
How much is the bleed?
It
5.
is a bleed for 5.
And you have 1 stealth, correct?
And it is 1 stealth, yes. Would you like to be not bled?
I would very much like to be not bled. Do you have a spying mission?
I do have a spying mission, indeed.
That's the coward's way out.
Let us
That's,
negotiate a bit.
Gentleman's agreement. I
There is
will.
still this 1 horde that I would like to sacrifice itself.
Yes, in exchange for a spying mission, I would do that.
I will play a spying mission.
Okay. So this stays on the vampire.
It stays in play, yes.
So this
Well,
next
it does-
bleed's gonna be at
It
5.
technically doesn't
Is
stay in
good.
play.
I
You
think
know,
it stays on the
instead-
vampire because it's easier to understand.
Yes.
Also,
it is
the card says, and this card is put on the vampire.
Oh yes,
Does
if the
it?
card specifically says that, then we have to assume that it should stay there.
Put on this vampire.
Oh yeah, and this card. Yes. Difficult to read between all the text. Well then, let's try. Shall we try that again? Or not? To do what to do. Yeah, Robin would also like to do legal manipulations
At basic this time.
at basic.
Led for 3 unless you play any modifier.
I don't play any modifiers.
Take 3.
Take 3 indeed. In my influence phase, I put 2 blood on this one. And bring out Emerson. Emerson will share the 3rd.
Lancashire the 3rd. It's a name, what a strong name.
In my discard phase, I will discard this card to a new one.
Discard.
And then my hand size goes down by 2, and I discard 2 more cards.
Wow. Oof. Unlock. I take 1. Master. Still no masters, surprisingly. Minion phase. Veradima would like to do a Gremlins at Advanced.
This is a bleed for 2?
It's bleed for 2 currently, correct. And with +1 stealth.
No blocks.
Conditioning.
Fuck her.
Nice! Nice.
I've been holding
Not
this
too
in
bad.
my hand for a while now.
Yeah. It's a good card.
Thank you for not using it on Herbert.
No, I kinda want you to put pressure on Wix, but I don't want Wix to put pressure on me.
Makes sense.
The issue is how I now have so much pressure on me that you're not going to get bled at all,
That sounds like a good
which
deal.
means that I'll die, and then you have to deal with the.
No, I'm
fucking
fine
5
with dealing
actions.
with him.
Technically, it doesn't really give you any advantage to keep a blocker because I have stealth anyways.
Yeah, unlocked though, so I can get deflections, but
True. Okay.
Governing unaligned at basic.
I am blocking with the unnamed.
Stealth.
I am not blocking at all.
I am
It's a
not
bleed.
blocking either.
None of us have all specs outside of the toreador.
The toreador don't have auspics either, I think. Well, they don't use it.
I do use it. I just
some.
haven't got them drawn it.
I have some. Anyway. Well, I'm rapidly running out of everything. Influence. Why there's Archon Investigation as a card? Oh well. Discarding one of the 3 arms of the abyss I have in my hand because fuck me. Helt, your turn.
Okay, I pay
Yeah.
2.
I haven't drawn a single master card so far.
The Horde heroically
Investigation is to deal with
sacrifices.
you and nothing else.
I am burning the Horde here to get rid of this bullshit.
Well, the segregation is gone.
The
For
next
now.
one that comes up, it's going to be on dock, okay?
Absolutely.
The unnamed wants to do illegal manipulations on the advanced.
Yep, successful.
Okay, so I gain 3 pull. The bleed is for just 3 because I have modifiers on this deck, just not seem to draw them. Also, I'm playing Instantaneous Transformation to untap. That costs 1.
What's it cost?
The legal manipulations cost 1.
Oh, the legal manipulation.
And you can see it.
And
Who is back?
Or whatever grows.
It was only a short sacrifice.
yeah.
I mean, when the horde comes back anyways, it doesn't really count as a sacrifice, so I think next time it should still be the horde.
No?
I'm gonna play another Villain on Marcus and a pool for it. And then I will take 5 from him.
Everyone's almost dying here except Philip. Philip is just chilling.
Yeah, no, Philip's
I'm
deck
just
is
over
doing-
here like drinking out of my vampires. It's all good. Don't worry about me.
This is exactly what the Sabbath was set up to destroy.
True. But he's
Minion.
not playing any Sabbath vampire, so I
No, exactly. It's all Camarilla.
It's a very
obviously.
I mean, technically,
Marcus.
Marcus Vattel never went Sabbath either. He just went into.
No, he's on the border. Gonna call a referendum and civil empowerment.
I don't like that.
Nice.
Do I?
You blocking
No, I
that
don't.
velvet?
Any block?
Yes. Look, if you come and draw it. No, I didn't draw it. Having to step.
No blocks.
Okay. I've got 3 votes for, and I'm gonna take the Cape Town Princes to make it 5 votes.
Can you force him to cast votes?
Oh, actually, no. If he doesn't vote, I can't do anything.
Vote against, just so that you have to.
If you vote against, he will change it,
Yes.
obviously.
So
Yeah,
Or
so
you
it
could
forces him to lock
Say
the
that you
vampire.
force him to change it to lock his vampire if that's what you want.
That is what I want.
But you could also say that you don't want to change it, that you don't want to
If I
cast
do-
votes so that he can't change them, so he can't get another voter's captivation. Well, at least not for that much.
And then Michael Luther can call another referendum. So
Yes,
It's-
I say I vote against.
You're gonna vote
For-
against the Prince? Okay. I'll take those 2 votes, so it passes by 5.
So everyone takes 1 damage for each minion they control.
That is correct.
I do not like that.
I like how I take the least amount of damage.
Oh, you are
I do
welcome.
not like that either.
I did this
There's
thinking
very
on you,
little
Wix.
about that play that I like.
Yeah, Philip's trying to help, and I appreciate it.
The problem is that he put me on govern and conditioning range.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to have drawn those, and also would love to be alive, considering that I'm staring down 4 leads with
I
the
think
presence.
that he really just kept you alive because I don't think I will survive the next round.
It will depend on if I am able to do the things I need to do.
I would love to have a governing and a conditioning at this point.
And that is my turn.
My turn. Unlock. Master and the Masters. Minion. Kathy Glance would like to perform a mind number on Emerson Wilkershire, the third on the advanced. Oh, now you want to draw it. God damn it.
Put this card on an unlocked vampire, and thank you. Sure. Sure, why not? Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
do that.
Oh, she can. Oh, I was about to say she can freak drive. No, she can't freak drive. You may have
Yeah,
thaumaturgy for some reason.
I think I am dead.
Nick Sicko would like to bleed.
No
Any
blocks.
blocks? Air of Elation.
Bleed for 3.
Yeah, I bleed for 3, and I reduce the bleed amount. I gain the edge, and I reduce the bleed amount by 1. So the unto the rock it's +2.
So you are bled by 2.
Yeah, bled by 2. And now Angela Rowe would like to bleed.
Sure, no blocks.
In Air of Elation, you're dead.
He doesn't have presence.
He doesn't have
Andre
presence.
LaRue.
Oh, he's
Toreador
still.
without
There's
presence.
always a little detail of Velvet's master plan.
It's always a small thing.
Well,
Doesn't really matter in that case.
Kelly
Michael
can
Kelly,
still kill me.
bleed, Air of Elation with it.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Remember that he
whose
does-
fault is all that?
He does pay
All
one for it.
because of Marcus.
It does pay 1 blood. That is bueno. But I gain 6
6 pool. And a victory point.
Marcus, ask yourself that.
Was it worth
Was it
it?
really a good idea to let your prey win? If your prey for a 6 pool?
He's sitting on 17 pool. I don't think he minds. Also, Marcus Patel, who was great. Don't ever question what Marcus does.
Yeah, I think that he will run out of villains eventually.
Actually,
Well, that means I can go to bed early today.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
nice when it works out like that.
In that case, good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining, man.
Johnny, have a good night.
Bye.
Velvet, it's your influence. You have suddenly come into an influx of quite a bit of pool.
Yeah.
I am burning 1 pool and 4 transfers to the crypt. Come on. No. I have 2 of them. I am discarding a freak strike. Draw. Of course I draw that. And I just realized a big Wix.
Cool. Unlock. Unless Helt has an Archon Investigation. Still no Master because for some reason I can't seem to draw them. Unless Helt has an Archon Investigation, I either probably lose next turn, or 0.735%. No, 7.35% chance of me drawing the card I need and killing Helt.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna go for it. Gremlins at advanced, and I don't draw the card. Oh fuck! No, I'm being stupid. Sorry, I would have done Gremlins
Could
at
be
basic.
the first time.
Can I say that I did Gremlins at basic because
It's this like, do I die if you do that?
no, it's a difference between a +1 stealth +1 bleed or a bleed with +1 bleed.
I don't care. Just tell me how much damage I take.
Okay, you can block this if you want.
So you can draw another card.
Let me cycle my stealth, damn it. Just a small chance, huh? Just a small chance.
No, I'm fine.
Take 2, and I get the edge. Whoopie-doo. Happy days. I can't afford this. Discarding a stone travel, and not drawing a... Anyway. Help.
Okay.
Cycling.
Master, hopefully, tend the flock to add 3 blood here.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Like a governor, except it's free. And it's a master phase.
Yeah.
That's
It's
pretty
not
dope.
an action. Yeah, Tend the Flock is one of the good.
I wanna bleed.
I want to block, but I can't.
Sure, I really need you to block this, man. I have a lot of stuff in hand.
I mean, if I
Oh,
could,
hell.
I would.
Hell. You have a lot of stealth.
I know I cannot block.
Okay,
I don't have a lot of stealth. I have 1 stealth card. The rest is combat for whatever.
this guy locks to give him +1 bleed, so it's a bleed for 2. And I gain 2.
Why does...
It's his card text.
during a bleed action, the horde
it
can lock
does.
to give another acting event. It doesn't cost anything.
Okay. And give me this. And influence phase. This guy comes up and I burned here to gain 2 more pool.
Very nice.
Discarding this.
Now, unless I draw a very specific series of cards, which I physically cannot because I don't have them in hand. So I would have to wait 2 turns to kill you.
I think it should be the one. Realized.
Marcus Fattel.
Marcus.
Beautiful.
All right, what's he gonna do? He's gonna do something. Kind resources contested. Calling a vote.
No blocks.
Yeah, that's just what I was. No blocks.
Okay. 3 votes for.
I vote against.
Okay. Believe it passes.
Helt, do you want to?
I will not block that.
Not that, the edge. It will die, it wouldn't pass.
So is damage coming my way, Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, because if it goes my way, that makes it easier
Yeah.
for Velvet to kill me and get
Yeah.
6 pool.
I'm just wondering if I want him to tap his toreador to change your vote so it doesn't matter for me. I'm not burning the edge.
Okay.
Vote
I think
passes
it
by 1.
Okay.
Passes
So it's gonna
by
be 3 to Velvet, and 1 to Helt.
Nice. Now you have a toreador who can bleed. Get the edge.
Looking to see what my options are here.
Because to be honest, you're not going to be blocking anything. And if you do block, that just gives Help more excuses to cycle his stealth.
Okay, so I will bleed.
You will not wake anyone?
Yeah, I haven't drawn them.
It's for a whopping 1 blood.
Yes.
And you get the edge, so it's something. It's something.
It is. It is. Okay. That was. I'm gonna go to influence.
Graziano.
Who could have guessed?
Graziano de Veronese. Well, no one, because there are like 2 other cards that he could have also put.
And then I will discard.
Rosio Luis Monstada and
Do you need to pay
How
for
do
the
I always-
influence?
yes, pay for the
Oh, you're up.
But remember to pay 2 for your.
Yep, you're up.
Yeah. How do I always manage to get the name?
Bologna.
Francisco.
Okay.
Velvet, your turn.
1 sec, I'm getting a call. Give me 2 minutes.
Sure. I think I'm dead. This Aire of Elation is a brutal. And I don't have any wakes, so I can't play my Fairy Wards. Which sucks, because
My-
Fairy Wards is a hilarious card.
Yes, but my chances are not very good either. It's amazing how much stealth I have in this deck. I've drawn all of it.
It's amazing how many, like... Okay, this is what I've been consistently drawing, despite not having a use for it, and B, not having that many in the deck. I have just been drawing nothing but combat cards. Of the 20 cards of my 86 card deck, 87 card deck, 5, I'm getting numbers wrong, 85 card deck, I have not drawn a single master card, of which I have several. I have, like, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 master cards and I have not drawn a single one.
Wow, those odds don't work out.
No, they do not. I've also not drawn a Song of Pan. Sucks. My crypt has not been the right crypt. Song of Pan is great. My crypt has not been the right crypt because the only other... I have 2 copies of the Arcadian. I didn't start with any copies of Isenwayan or Oma Emberbenite, which are the 2 best cards in my deck. Been great. Also sitting at second position with this deck is super uncomfortable.
I saw this
all
deck.
of my stuff is expensive.
Yeah, I saw this one firing on all cylinders last time I played against you, and you like wiped out the table.
Yeah, it can do things if it, doesn't get unlucky. Also dealing with 2, like not just my Predator, but my Grand Predator, doing like 4 actions a turn is not is where the deck starts to fall apart, because it can deal with 2 or 3. But if I get constant pressure from turn 1 from like multiple different sources, it kind of starts to buckle. Especially if I don't draw any of my On the Qui Vives or deflections.
That is a problem.
That is a big problem, because the deflections are what keeps the deck alive. And when I got bled for 5, I didn't have it in hand, which made me sad. Also, final nail in the proverbial coffin was the Archon Investigation.
Is that a unique master? Can you only play that once a game?
No, you can play more.
You can play more.
Oh, wow.
You can play more of it.
It costs 3,
So
though.
powerful.
It's not...
Yeah, it costs 3, yeah.
It costs 3, but you can kill an 8-cap vampire and prevent a bleed of like 5. It's powerful. It's also an out of turn master, but not an out of turn trifle. So it does take up your master action.
It took me 1 extra turn to get this guy up because I didn't have the master phase action to bring him. So there's that.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting. I've not seen a deck play like the Horde, because if you see people playing baali in a deck, it's always the same goddamn card.
Because there's not a lot of baali out there, but the Horde is really...
There is. There's 18 of them.
Yeah, that's like 5 different decks that you can make.
But the thing is, like, I don't even see any baali outside of 1, like in other decks, like in mixed clan decks.
Plays in a lot of decks.
That's why I say outside of 1. Sibel. Sibel is the only baali I ever see get played.
Tassun Negal also plays in a few ministry decks. And there's one that deals with corruption counters, so she plays with Setites as well.
Really? Amaranth now. Oh, also I think I have seen Petaniqua play once.
I think Velvet played her once to bring the weird werewolves.
Weird, well. Interesting strategy.
What does KRGC mean, or KRCG mean in the Discord chat?
I don't know. Is this the name of the bot that searches the cards?
Oh,
there is a thing in Vampire the Masquerade called KRCG Radio.
Okay.
I think because there's a card in VTES which is KRCG News Radio. It's a master card that gives intercept.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember seeing this card played. Yeah,
but I don't know if it's a thing in like Vampire the Masquerade lore or whether they just made up a fake radio station to make a card. But anyway, I think Velvet's killed me.
Yeah, he's just delaying it to feel extra pleasure from it.
I know. He's still here.
Yeah, like, just sitting there watching the screen.
He says he's on a call. I don't believe him. I know what the truth is. He's sitting here laughing at me. Although, no. If he's got at least 2 airs in hand, he's got it. Basically. Actually, no. If he's got 1 aire of elation in hand, he can deal exactly 9 damage. Because bleed for 1. Yeah, bleed for 1 with Kathy Glenn's. Reduce it by 1 to give Andre LaRue +2. Bleed for 1 with Nick Sicko, reduce for 1 to give +2 on Andre LaRue, that's currently a +4. Bleed with Mokeli, Air of Elation to get +3 on the bleeds, that's a bleed for 4. And then bleed with Andre LaRue for 5. So yeah, 1 Air of Elation and he's got it. It does take all of his actions, but kill me, worth it.
Maybe he has a few political tricks too.
True, he could kill me with climb resistance test or something. But if I could play a Fairy Wards, I could survive 1 more turn, but I can't because I didn't draw any on the QVs because I kept drawing Darkling Trickery and Earth Swords, which are good cards. It's not helpful.
Oh, I just got news that a few cards that I ordered will be arriving tomorrow. One of them is Embolbanite, the kyasid.
Oh, my Embolbanite, yes.
And 4
Where did you order the card?
4 deploys the hand. I am tweaking my lasombra, my physical lasombra deck a little bit.
I guess because
these kyasids from
the kyasids, they are from Bloodlines, Heirs to the Blood. There was a set called Heirs to the Blood, which had most of the kyasid in it. Actually, no, sorry. The kyasid was split into 2. There's the ones that's from Heirs to the Blood, and then there's one from Bloodlines, which are the group 2 kyasid, like Bartholomew, Beatrice L'Anjou, and of course the original Marconius, as well as stuff like Gilia Prima, Cassium Alacair, but stuff like Isenwayan, Rhea Werder, Dame Hollerton, Arcadian, all the ones that people more regularly play in kyasid decks. They're all from Heirs to the Blood. I believe Oma was printed in Legacies of Blood, which is a different set that I can't. And there are a few others like Roderick, Feridima. Oh, and then there's one that's a promo, which is Winterlick, but he's really weird. But yes, I imagine Omar actually plays in a lot of like lasombra political decks because he has the Advanced of Tenebration and Basic Dominate, and he's a Priscus for 7 capacity.
Yeah, the one reason
I am
why...
back, and I am very sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, the one reason
he's
why
a 7 cap.
Ame plays is because it's a 7 cap Priscus. It's a very cheap way of getting 3 votes.
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
So Velvet, what's happening?
Oh yeah, okay. My turn. Master. Toreador Grand Ball.
Interesting. Okay.
And we're looking Sicko, Michael Kelly's. Non-bullet actions cannot be blocked. See if I draw something. Okay, Stiglance would like to bleed.
No blocks.
Elation.
Revelation. Currently bleed
Okay.
for 4.
Correct. I am lowering it to a bleed of 3 to give Andre level up 2. How much gold do you have? 6. Leru would like to bleed.
No blocks.
Battle bleed for 3.
3.
I can deal with this next turn. Michael Kelly would like to bleed.
No blocks.
Revelation.
Revelation, I'm dead. Cool. You could have killed me with just 1 Air Revelation, but getting the Toreador Grand Ball off is so important. So cool. Get 6 pull, edge, all the rest of it. Oh, I should have removed those before I came up the table. Someone else do that for me.
Save. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is great.
Cool. I'll be off. Ping me and tell me
Thanks,
who won.
man.
Take
it easy.
No, I'm not hosting. It's like, I'm hosting, I can't close. No, it's fine. Have a good night. Thank you for playing.
I pay 1 pool. Draw a crypt. Come on. Come on. That is not fair.
You are winning and whining.
Yes, that's the Velvet special. Okay, this card. I'm discarding a freak draft. That is great.
Okay, I pay 1 to untap then because of the buff. He wants to bleed at +1.
I will attempt to block with Graziano.
Okay, I am adding +1 stealth here.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be successful.
Okay, so it's bleed for 3. Again, 2. This guy wants to bleed for 3.
I will attempt to block.
Adding +1 stealth.
It is successful.
God damn it, I forgot to untap my unnamed it. Okay, it's just a bleed for 3.
Yep. I'm also not drawing any of my misdirections and deflections, which is a real problem.
Philip, it's your turn.
Okay. Fuck, Master. Oof. This is different. No. Okay. All right. Graziano. Is going to lead you govern the unaligned at basic. So that will be a 1, 2. It'll be a bleed for 5.
4.
It's 5. Marcus
Oh, yeah, 5.
gives the +1 bleed.
Yeah. I forgot the +1 bleed. Yeah.
Velvet, any reactions?
No.
No conditioning?
I wish I would draw one, quite honestly. This is getting ridiculous. Marcus is also going to bleed.
Okay.
It's just for
1.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, so I'm gonna move. Your turn.
My turn. I'll Makakali needs to hunt, which is bad because I need him to do something else. So I'll give him a giant's blood instead.
That was very timely.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I drew it last turn and was like, oh, this is the perfect. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't go left properly. Okay, the glance would like to bleed.
I am waking here and trying to block.
You succeed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You call the shots.
Nothing until strikes.
Nothing until strikes.
I end the combat.
Me too.
The Glens would like to enchant Kindred on the advanced.
Tap the minion that is performing the action, please.
No, so, this one.
No blocks.
No block.
Okay. Oh. We can to place a mind numb on the unnamed, and this action cannot be blocked.
Sure.
And I am flick driving.
Cost 1 blood though.
And Kelly would like to bleed.
No blocks.
Any blocks? Elation.
How much to bleed?
That would be a bleed for 4. I'm lowering it to 3 with unrelated ability.
Okay.
Flick driving again.
Costs 1.
And under little would like to bleed.
No blocks.
That's a bleed for 3. Get the effect. Influence. I burn all my influence. I add 1 here. Yeah, here and use 2. 2 transfers, 4 transfers to give me 4. This card. Oh, it's your turn.
So this is an interesting situation. Because if I untap my guys, I die.
Oh, because you have to spend a pool to untap them?
Yep.
So this will not be a very eventful turn on my end because I don't have any way of making more pool. So I will discard this. And up to you, Philip.
Well, we'll have to. Sadly, I think this is not going to be super eventful. It's 11 pool, damn. Graciano will bleed, coming at you for 3.
Kelly blocking with some stealth.
+1 stealth.
+2.
Intercept. I meant intercept.
So it's +2 intercept, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna have to play shadow play.
We are tied. It doesn't pass yet.
Let the man play his cards.
I meant to put. And then Shroud of Night. So.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3. Marcus, At basic is going to bleed for 3.
Ellie is blocking.
I'm gonna seduce him.
You have to do that when you are announcing the action before he
Oh.
declares a blocker.
Before he declares a blocker.
Yes.
Yes, you need to say,
Oh, you're right.
I
It said
am.
announced. I didn't read the top of the card. My bad. Well, then he'll play this instead. Shadow play.
That's for how much?
It'll be for 3 total.
Okay. You have the edge.
Oh, this is tough.
So you still have vote lock, so the one thing that he can do is keep bleeding.
Well, problem is Michael doesn't really have his abilities are not perfect for what I need.
Well, on your shoes I would cycle as much as possible in hopes of drawing better political plays.
Exactly. That's gonna be the move, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play on the qui vive. Oh wait, that's a reaction. I can't play.
Yeah, you can't.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm just gonna give it a shot. Michael is going to call a referendum. Reigns of Power.
Okay.
No blocks.
So
Well,
got I have 7 votes for.
I vote against.
I have no votes.
I guess everybody reveal who they chose.
I choose the unnamed.
Yep, I choose Marcus.
So you lose 4
That's
velvet.
10. 4. I choose Kelly.
I lose nothing.
Oh wait, you chose. I'm your predator. You chose.
Each Methuselah burns pool equal to the capacity of the predator chosen vampire.
Yep. So I gained 6 and then burned 10. So it's a net of -4, which I think I did, right? Yep.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just trying to make it interesting to the end here. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. My turn. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I do going to tap everything because I'm not already done yet.
Oh, I'm done now. I'm sorry. I moved it to you.
Oh, okay. Aren't you going to influence or discard?
Well, I didn't influence, but I did discard.
Unlock Masters Minion. This is gone. Andrei look like to lead.
I will not block that.
That is my 3rd victory pool. Victory point. And 6 foot.
I think he'll take us both out in one turn.
Let's see.
I was really hoping that I was able to do one more pull to you, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah.
choosing the Horde instead of the Unnamed, but why?
Marco Kelly would like... no, Basic lanes would like to bleed.
Bleed. Oh no, I can't play my. I finally just drew a misdirection, but there's no one here. Damn it.
You can try and block it with Underquivive.
Oh, if
On the
Okay.
QV with Marcus.
Okay, we enter combat.
Okay.
Nothing until strikes.
Yeah, nothing until strikes.
My strike is a Majesty.
My strike
Combat
is
end.
Force of Personality, combat end.
I am tap. No! Sent the wrong thing into the Tomoyashi because I'm an idiot. I just burned this. You would like to play a part of the city. Any blocks?
Playing it? Playing that?
the lady
the
that
planes.
doesn't have Fortitude to untap and bleed.
Kathy then. Yeah,
Okay,
that was the
two.
idea. I can't block that.
Oh, thanks for the info. Marco Kelly would like to plead.
Successful.
Cat is locked.
Calculation, you are dead.
That'll do it.
Congratulations, Velvet. This was very impressive. This crypt is bullshit.
Yeah, those toreadors definitely worked through everybody, man.
Yeah, that was really nice. I really liked the Grand Ball. I didn't understand why they put some elves on the art though.
Why put some what?
Elves. Look at those ears on these people. They are elves.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've never noticed that. Isn't there an alternate artwork for that?
I don't know. Like all the Grand Balls that I have came from this precon. I don't only know this.
I think
one.
I have one in my physical cards that has different art on it.
Oh, it's it's very likely. It seems like a very iconic card, but I had never seen it before the precon was a thing. Well, I will have to stop the recording now. Thanks you all for joining.
Yeah,
And
thanks
if you made
for the
it
game, guys.
this far, come play with us on the Discord.